TV. This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
The opinions expressed in the following programs are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect those of Rogers Cable or Rogers TV.
Welcome to Uxbridge Scugog Life. I'm your host, Jackie Hermans. To start off the show, I'm going to be pulling one or more cards from my Oracle of Unicorns deck, see what messages can assist us with the current energies, and then I'm going to go over who we're having on the show. So the first card that came up is intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your request to the universe. Now, I'm going to bring this up to the camera. We're going to see if we can potentially zoom into that. There you go. So we have this is an opportunity for new beginnings right now. It's like in certain areas of your life right now, you have a clean slate. So put those requests out there from your heart, those requests that are coming from your heart space that just feel right. Also, coming from your sacral chakra located between your hips. This is the center of your joy, your creativity, your fertility, your abundance, your sexuality. This is where ideas and inspiration are birthed. So when we combine that with the heart chakra, this is moving forward in more alignment than you've ever done before, bringing in more joy, more life satisfaction. I feel like more cards, more messages are wanting to come out for this week. So we also have courage. You are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. I'm going to see if we can zoom into this one too. So your courage is stemming from your solar plexus. So it's located below your ribs and above your belly button. It is your warrior self. Your confidence, your courage, your willpower, the courage for you to be you, the courage for you to take action that feels right for you, despite maybe how other people might judge, despite our own second guessing. That's what we can walk through is start being curious about those thoughts that pop in, those old belief structures that you're actually ready to let go so you can truly embrace all that you are. The next one is balance. Take time to rest. Indulge a little more or less and set boundaries with your work. I'm going to bring this back up to the camera here, see if we can zoom in. So balance. Balance is up to you because we can also have a pattern of go, 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 and I can't rest until this is done, right? And so we need to be looking at our own schedules and working towards creating the balance that will create more vibrancy in your life. Really listen to your own internal cycles to make sure you're following those. So let's talk about who is up on the show. Up next, we're going to be talking to Kristen Meyer-Creamer, and she's from the Scugog Chamber. They have some exciting events coming up. We're also going to be talking to Ridges Hospice and more. So make sure you keep on watching. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
Hey there, it's Taylor Bursey, back for another season of Modern Business right here on Rogers TV. I'll be talking to entrepreneurs and market makers under the age of 40 doing amazing things. Make sure to check it out right here on Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. So I have Kristen Meyer-Creamer, who is the Executive Director for the Scugog Chamber. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so it is, I understand, event season. Things are picking up. You are busy. And what is the next event on your calendar?
So we're really excited to be launching into our holiday season of events, and we have lots coming up. So the first event that we're going to be celebrating this year is the Christmas in Scugog tree lighting event and candlelight walk, which is always a favorite locally. It's going to take place on November 22nd at 5 p.m. And we're going to do things a little bit differently this year. We're going to start with our tree lighting, and then we're going to do a candlelit walk with caroling down to the park. And we're just going to have a big celebration with treats and hot chocolate. More caroling and lots of games and surprises. We're also working with the Port Perry Farmers Market, who is going to be doing a Christmas market in the Latcham Center with all kinds of locally made items and gift wrapping, which is exciting.
Okay, that is amazing. Oh, I love the gift wrapping aspect too. You can buy the gifts and get it done.
Yeah, your Christmas
Ready
shopping can
tree.
be finished that night.
Yeah. Okay, so the actual tree lighting ceremony, where
Yes.
did you say that aspect's taking place?
So that's going to be at the township office,
Okay.
at our big tree in front of the township office. We'll have a few speakers, and we'll maybe have a surprise guest to light the tree for us, and then we walk from there down Queen Street.
Okay, that sounds really fun. All right, so that is November 22nd and fun for the whole family.
Yes, absolutely. It's a very local, neighborhood-friendly, great night to connect with your friends and family in Scugog.
Now that's a nice way to kick off the holiday season, and as we ramp or start moving forward to the parade. So when is the parade taking place?
So the parade this year is going to be on December 7th, starting at 5 p.m. Luckily, our Water Street construction downtown is not going to be affecting our parade route this year. So it's the regular route. And this year, our theme for the parade is Santa's Workshop, which is a little bit of a nod to Santa and, you know, the vintage toys and the things under the tree and the magical memories that everyone shares of Christmas morning.
Very nice. Are you still looking for more floats for the parade?
We are, but we're about 75% sold out. So if you're thinking of putting a float in the parade, now is the time to get your information in. Give us a call, we'll set you up. And we probably have about 10 spaces left. So it is going quickly. And as you get closer to the parade, it fills up really fast. So now's the time.
Okay, now you might not be able to answer this, but are there any particular floats that you know about that you are like, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do?
Oh, for sure. We always we welcome back every year a lot of the same groups.
Yeah.
And they wow us every year. This last year, Brass Inc. brought their giant trucks, which were decorated like the Polar Express. So this year, we're looking to see how they're going to top that. It's going to be interesting. We also have some horses in the parade this year. We have some 45-foot long trailers in the parade, so really big stuff this year. And everyone's favorite, the fire trucks, the vintage fire trucks, will be back. And I always love watching the floats that are filled with kids, like the Port Perry Dance Academy and those types of floats where the kids are dancing and having a blast. So.
Yeah, it definitely adds to the whole, and I could even say it makes the energy of the parade, having all the kids there and excited. And
yes.
Bringing the vibe up. All right, so after that, we have the Business Excellence Awards ceremony. First of all, tell us a little bit about what these awards are.
Yeah, so every year we celebrate small business entrepreneurs in North Durham. And this year, usually we just do Scugog. This year we're expanding to all of North Durham. So any business can be nominated that's located here or services North Durham. And we are expanding our category list this year. We have 2 new categories. The first is a Youth Entrepreneur Award, which is very exciting. And the second is a Farm to Future Award, which is all about agriculture and connecting communities with the agricultural world in Scugog and Uxbridge and Brock. We're going to be holding our ceremony on February 21st at the Great Blue Heron Casino, which we're excited to be back at this year. It's going to be a great night of entertainment and great food and great atmosphere. And of course, you're at the casino, so there's lots to do, and there's an awesome hotel. So we're really looking forward to spending the evening celebrating the business community.
All right, so that's February 21st. So considering that still a few months away, I guess there's an opportunity to make those nominations,
Yes,
right?
yes. So starting today, we are opening our board nominations.
Okay.
Sorry, not our board, our awards nominations.
Okay.
And you have until the beginning of December to get those in, and hopefully we get tons and tons. We're bring them all to us. We love to read them all.
Okay, so to nominate, where do you go? How do you do that process?
You can head to scugogchamber.ca, and there's a big button right on the main page where you can fill out a Google form. You can enter as many businesses in as many categories as you like.
How many categories do you have?
There's 9 categories this year, which we expanded just to make sure we cover everybody in North Durham, and we get a little bit of everything.
Okay, so, and is it based on, if you're nominated, then is it based on how many nominations you end up getting as to whether a particular company is chosen? Is it also whoever's on the committee helps to select combination?
So we have to have a minimum of 4 entries per category for it to run.
Okay.
And then we do have a set of judges who are plucked from different places in the chamber network, so different executive directors and board members from all over Ontario. They vote on who they like the best, and we get some amazing entries. Last year we had dozens and dozens, so we're hoping for the same this year.
Okay, very cool. So it will be, it sounds like it would be a lovely event to be involved with. So being that it's at the casino,
it's a great night to dress up.
Yeah,
you don't get a lot of opportunity up here in this neck of the woods to dress up, and it's a perfect opportunity to go out and have a great night.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I hope everyone got their pen and paper out and jot down all that information. If not, go to the Scugog Chamber website and can make sure that you get the calendar, the tree lighting ceremony, the parade, and the business awards in your calendar. We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life. Stick around.
Public transit, garbage pickup, parks and recreation programs, snow removal on your street. How can you stay informed about these and other important local services? Tune to City Council coverage on Rogers TV. See your community leaders at work on Rogers TV City Council coverage.
This is Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. Now this is very exciting because I have Borden Bissett in the house, and he is the Director of Operations for Uxbridge Pioneers. What are the Uxbridge Pioneers? Well, Borden is here to explain. So we have a new hockey league.
Yep, thank you for having us. Uxbridge Pioneers are a part of the OSHL, which is the Ontario Super Hockey League. Was created about 3 years ago in the western side of Ontario, and this year the expansion into the central part.
Okay, so Super Hockey League.
Yes.
You guys can call yourself supers.
Well, we're not superheroes, but we are definitely decent hockey players, ex-pros, guys who are from junior hockey or are looking to continue to play the sport professionally.
Okay, so how did this whole league start? How did it come to fruition?
Well, the conveners saw a hole in just the hockey development part of Canada, and they're looking to fill that hole. The hole is, after junior hockey, where do you go to play? That's either CIS, and you can go to the ECHL, AHL, European leagues, but they're trying to keep hockey players in Canada to help develop them into what they could possibly become.
That is exciting. Okay, so where are you going to be playing?
Well, the Central Hockey League, the COSHL, which is the central part of the OSHL, we have about 6 teams this year due to the expansion. The first team is in Orangeville, Richmond Hill, and then us in Uxbridge, all the way out to Madoc County, Trent Hills, and then the County Royals are out near Kingston.
Okay, so will some of the games be at the Uxbridge Arena, the Port Perry Arena?
So the games are primarily going to be at the Uxbridge Arena, the Uxbridge Community Center. Every Saturday for the next couple weekends, we're going to have a home game. After that, it goes to twice a month. Then we have away games across Ontario for that.
Okay, for all of the fans that will be excited to come out to these games, is there going to be an entry fee to get in?
Yes, I've actually got that right here. So generally, the general admission's about $15, so it's super affordable. We're not looking for $30, $40 per tickets. We also have a under 14, so between the ages of 6 and 14 years old, they're paying $5. Seniors discount is $10. Anybody over the age of 55, so we give them a discount as well. And anybody under the age of 6, so 5 and under, are free. We've also got partnerships with local places like the Durham Hockey Association, First Responders, the Legion, so they're also going to get a discount to come out to the games, and we're looking for more partnerships in their surrounding area.
Okay, that's exciting. So because this is such a fresh league, I'm sure you need assistance with running this.
Yes.
So you're looking for some volunteers this year?
100%. We're looking to be a part of the community and have the community be a part of us. We're not here for a short time. We're here to be here for as long as the Uxbridge County and Township would love to have us, and having volunteers is key to our success. That's people who can help us do game day operations, to sell the tickets. We'll be selling alcohol soon as well into the hall and making it more of a community event. So we're definitely going to need some help on that side.
Okay, that's very cool. So we need to get the word out to potential players, right? So I guess it would be for the next season, because you had to get this season going underway. But so you're looking for anyone that is pretty much over the age of 22?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more about that, of where your players are going to be feeding from.
No problem. So each team gets a total of 35 cards that they can fill. The goal of the league is to become a development league as well. So right now, to fill the team this year, we brought in a lot of players who have either actually retired or have still been playing in the university, NCAA. We've got some guys from the AHL, some guys that played in the OHL, some guys from European leagues. So to fill the team this year, that was our goal. We wanted to put a great product on the ice, which we have. We've won our first 2 games. I'm hopefully going to have another win this weekend. But the goal of it is to develop hockey players. So we're going to be looking for Junior C, Junior B, Junior A players, guys who are coming out of the university hockey leagues, OHL players who want to continue to play in Canada, not go anywhere else across the world, and develop them to continuous development in hockey.
Beautiful. And when will tryouts be taking place for the next season?
The next season tryouts are probably going to be in the summertime, June, July. We're going to look to get a lot more ahead of the curve this year because we got the team in August. We're a little bit behind the 8 ball. We filled the team, got a great product on the ice, but next year, tryouts are going to be in May, June, and July.
Okay, so I'm loving the logo.
Thanks.
Who came up with this logo? How did you guys develop that?
Well, the logo itself, I would say, was developed by the owner of the team, Dan, and the team itself. The team is primarily owned by the players. So our goal was to kind of make it, something that belongs to Uxbridge, and the Pioneers being a great way of promoting that is what they came out with. And to be honest, I'm not 100% sure on how they came up with the name, but that's from what I heard from the guys.
Well, I love it because you guys are the pioneers in this new league.
Yes, that is
right. You're venturing forth and exploring and seeing what can be experienced.
100%, and that's truly, I believe, the power of our name is exactly that.
I love that. Okay, so when are the games? How can we start coming out to these games? When are they happening?
For sure. So on Saturday nights at 8:30 this year, we got a little bit of a later start time because, again, we were behind the 8 ball on getting everything set up. Next year, we're going to try and have an earlier start time with the arena. But 8:30 on Saturday nights, that's going to be for the next couple Saturdays. So I believe it's the 19th, the 26th, November 2nd, and then we jump to November 23rd, December 14th, and December 28th. That's this year's schedule. You can also find our schedule online at our website. If you just type in the OSHL, it'll pop up the league website, and you can click on the Uxbridge Pioneers logo at the top. It'll take you right to our team's website for the schedule. Okay,
awesome. So we only have about a minute and a half left. Can you give us a little summary of your hockey background?
For sure. I grew up in Mississauga. I played in the GTHL. In my minor midget year, I was drafted to the Oshawa Generals. So in the local area here, I definitely loved playing for them. Had a little bit of a brief stint in the OHL, but majorly I played Junior A and Junior B to finish my career. After which I wanted to stay in Canada with my family, so I didn't venture out to continue that. Instead, I just decided to be coaching. So I've been a goalie coach since I was 14 years old. I continue to do that on a private basis these days, but when I got the opportunity to come out for the Pioneers, they said, we need a goalie for this year. We know you're good. Do you still wear the pads? I said, yep, I'll still throw the pads on and let's get it done. Since then, it's been a great ride, and at the end of the day, my goal is to develop this team into a place that players can come and play. So
That's amazing.
my father's also been a general manager of hockey teams in the GTHL for over 20 years, so having that experience on my side is really strong. We can actually make this team into something that's significant.
How's your flexibility these days?
Difficult, but we're getting there.
Well, if you need I am a yoga instructor, so if you need any support in that area, you can let me know.
Hot yoga or cold yoga?
Well, oh, I would love hot yoga. I don't have a place for hot yoga yet.
No
but
worries, no worries.
Just cold yoga.
Awesome,
Yeah.
that's the best way to do it.
Okay,
too.
so if you need a personal trainer, yoga instructor, I got you. I can help with the team.
I'll be giving you a call.
Okay.
you
so
so
nice
much.
to have you on the show.
You as well. Or,
So-
Pat, thanks for having me. Sorry.
We'll be back with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life.
Sure.
Unbelievable. You just never see that. Scores! What a shot! Scores! The OHL on Rogers TV.
You're watching Rogers TV.
Welcome back to Uxbridge Scugog Life. I am really excited to introduce our next three guests who are from the Ridges Hospice. So we have Amy, who is a volunteer. We have Maureen, who's also a volunteer, and an all-star hockey player, which we're going to get into that in a moment. And we also have Maureen. So welcome to the show. Michelle! I called you Maureen. We got Maureen and Maureen. M&M. And now, at least we have the title under there. All right, so let's talk about, first of all, what the hospice does. So, Maureen, do you want to give us a little rundown about the importance of the Ridges Hospice?
Yeah, it's a wonderful organization, and it is where people come to embark on their end-of-life journey. They are referred by their family physicians, and they are assessed, and if they are, what is deemed end of life, they can be admitted. And it's a wonderful organization in that they receive wonderful, compassionate care in a very home-like setting with very dedicated volunteers and staff, nurses and PSWs and whatnot, and dedicated palliative care doctors. And it's wonderful for the families because they can come and they can go back to being family members. They can, give up their caregiving obligations and just enjoy their last moments with their families.
I can just feel the decrease of stress that would happen right there just to enjoy their whatever time that they have left with their loved one without having all these things to keep track of.
It is a very incredible organization, and the level of relief and gratitude that you see with the families when they finally come into the building is wonderful, and it's a beautifully designed building. 10 units, 10 rooms, okay? Home cooked meals provided by over 130 volunteers. And how many staff are there, Michelle? That's 30.
Yeah, there's just around 30 staff.
Yeah, and
okay.
with an RN, an RPN, and a PSW on staff 24 hours a day providing that care. And with, as I say, a dedicated team of local palliative care physicians.
That's excellent. And I also understand that you are only somewhat funded through the government. So
Only
what is
about
the
50%.
percentage?
So it's
Yeah.
about 50%. So that means that the hospice has to raise about $1 million a year through events like this, our Hockey Night in Canada, through the Hike for Hospice, which Amy and Michelle are extremely involved in, and the Amazing Race, which Amy and Paula McMurtry's firm do a tremendous amount of work for. So it's extremely important. Donations and fundraising are extremely important to be able to provide this wonderful, compassionate care.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about Hockey Night in Port Perry. Really exciting. So, Amy, why don't you tell us a little bit about this? First, when is it taking place?
November 30th.
Okay.
It's a Saturday night, just before Christmas. Would be a great early Christmas present.
Okay.
So it starts at 7. Doors open at 6. You can play. You can fundraise to play. You can just do a donation. You can donate to play. You can donate to the event.
So let's talk about this opportunity to play.
Yeah.
Why would people be so excited to play? Who else is going to be there?
Eric Lindros.
Yes.
Shane.
I wish we had like, ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, and who
Shane
else?
Corson.
Okay, exciting.
Shane Corson, Geraldine Heaney and Angela James are going to be there. Mike Krushelinski, who played on the Edmonton Oilers with Wayne Gretzky during a Stanley Cup year. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great.
Awesome.
I love that. So if you fundraise a certain amount of money, you get to play with these bigwigs.
There's not just playing. You can also coach. You can be a trainer. You can
Ref? You can ref?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
there's different opportunities.
Can I ask you, do you need to know how to do those things? Or can you just make it up?
You can make it up as you go.
Because I want to blow the whistle.
For sure.
Okay, so fun. So what type of fundraising are you looking for? Like the amounts, do you have certain tiers that you're looking for?
We do. So to play, it's $1,200.
Okay.
To ref, it's $400. To train, it's $400.
Yep.
What was
And
coach.
coaching,
coaching.
is $800.
$800.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
and
go
there's
with the
sponsorships,
training.
yeah.
The training
Yeah.
thing. You get to say, get down and give me 20. Or what is that?
Sign me up.
Right? Although maybe. So the trainers get to have the experience of being in the locker room with the teams, and it's going to be outfitted like the pros. There's custom jerseys, custom socks. All of our pros are going to be in there as well. So it really is a full experience from beginning to end. The trainers will be on the bench as well with the coaches, the refs obviously on the ice. We're also selling tickets in the stands, so general admission is $35 if you want to come out and watch and support the hospice and have fun. We also have an intermission game with the minor leagues. We're having a competition right now. The team that sells the most tickets will get to play on the ice with all the all-stars and get some memorabilia. So we have a lot going on to keep everyone involved and really make it a fun and engaging event.
So fun. It sounds amazing. Now, Maureen, I understand you are playing, so you have already raised over $1,200.
Yes, I have. Thanks to the generosity of my colleagues and compatriots at the hospice. They started the ball rolling by donating a lot of that $1,200. Michelle and other staff members and volunteers stepped up to the plate immediately, so that was wonderful. And then I reached out to my my hockey peeps that I've played with over the years in the Scugog Women's Hockey League, and some other friends and family, and everybody has been extremely generous and supportive, so it's been wonderful.
That's exciting. Yeah. So how can people get tickets to this event? So if they want to just go watch, you said $35 a ticket. How do people get those tickets?
So we have a website, hockeynightinportperry.com.
Okay.
You can buy tickets there. We also have VIP tickets. So that gets you into the reception after the game, where we'll have a Q&A with all of the celebs that are coming. You get to meet them, have a drink, some food. So those tickets are also available. They're $200. And then you can sign up to fundraise to be in the game. So you go there, you register, and then you start sending it out. We'll support you in your fundraising efforts. So truly, like Amy mentioned, it's a great gift for someone who's a hockey fan, and all the donations are tax receivable. So you are literally donating to a charity and then having this amazing experience attached to it. So, all the information is there, hockeynightinportperry.com.
Beautiful. Well, thank you, ladies. Thanks for coming on the show. Have an amazing event, and I hope you guys got those dates down. You can start that fundraiser. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank our guests for being on the show. I want to thank the Ridges Hospice, the Scugog Chamber, and Uxbridge Pioneers. And guess what? We'll be back next week with more on Uxbridge Scugog Life. We'll see you then.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.